The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services has now updated its website as the state's new abortion law is in effect. It now includes all the necessary information for patients and providers required by law: informed consent and reporting forms for providers, information and resources for anyone considering an abortion in the state of North Carolina, and how to comply with the law. U.S. District Court Judge Catherine Eagles allowed the law to move forward, but granted a 2-week injunction for one part of the legislation. It's the provision that requires a doctor to perform an ultrasound at least 72 hours before medication abortions. The law says doctors must see the pregnancy within the uterus, which may not be possible early in a pregnancy.
So not whether or not we have to perform an ultrasound, but whether or not we have to see the pregnancy within the uterus before we can start a medication abortion process.
The law itself was unclear. It was vague as to whether that was actually prohibited. And so under Judge Eagles' order, it is clear that we can provide care to patients at the very earliest stages of pregnancy.
For the time being. So what happens next? The restraining order expires 14 days from last Friday. Judge Eagles will set a new court date. Both parties will further brief the court on their arguments. Legislators have the option, though, to pass new legislation that clarifies what portion of the law, which is what they've already done when other parts of the law were also unclear.